Hello traders and welcome to the market opening preview October 9th, 2015 on a Friday. Great to be with you traders. Coming to you live from Pattaya, Thailand. Cloudy skies, not too pretty outside. Looks like we're going to get some more rain. Well, rain is the name of the game for the last 2 weeks. They say it's going to be gone by Sunday. We're hoping so. Traders, remember this is brought to you through FXCL Excellence in Trading. Please come visit us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, let me introduce myself to you. My name is William Gilday. I'm your moderator for the market opening preview series. And remember, today is Friday. So after the New York close, we'll have the Friday wrap-up where we go over 16 daily charts. And we're looking at price action for the week ahead. And it should be interesting this week. Traders, I started trading in the year of 2006. In 2008, I retired as a firefighter paramedic out of the great state of Florida. Came to Thailand for a 3-month holiday. Well, 8 years later, traders, I'm still here. Love trading in Asia. Traders, I trade all 3 trading sessions, so I'm up early and I'm up late, but I don't sit in front of my computers for 16 hours a day, I can tell you that. I do get breaks, 2 hours here, an hour and a half there. It depends on what's going on with the markets. I'm always looking for opportunities and probabilities to have wins on my side of the win-loss column. Yes, I do lose trades. It does happen. And you even get a lot of break-evens. That happens too. So I'm always looking at charts and fundamentals. I look at charts for price action, and I'm looking at candlestick formations, and I use my Fibonacci tool a lot. I look at fundamentals. I don't necessarily trade the numbers of a fundamental. However, I do trade the fundamentals like a half hour to 45 minutes later if it's within the trend of the pair that I'm trading. And that's basically how I do my trading. All right, let's get over to the risk disclaimer. Forex trading has a large potential rewards, but also a large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the Forex markets. Traders, please do not trade with money you cannot afford to lose. Traders, always remember that past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. All right, let's head over to news and commentary. Let's take a look at the indices. Looks like we got some green on the U.S. session. The Dow 30 closed up 0.82%. The S&P 500 closed up 0.88%. The NASDAQ closed up 0.41%. And the small cap 200 closed up 0.96%. Let's head on over to London and see how they did yesterday. Actually, I am doing this after the London Open. So the DAX is currently at plus 0.99%. The FTSE 100 is up 0.58%, with the CAC 40 up 0.89%. And the Eurostoxx 50 is also up at 0.87%. Let's head on over to Asia and take a look at what happened today. The Asian markets are closed. The Nikkei 225 closed up 1.64%. The S&P ASX 200 closed up 1.33%, with the Shanghai closed in the green at 1.28%. And the Hang Seng, which is currently still open, is up 0.70%. And the Kospi, which is closed in the green at 0.68%. All right, let's take a look at our economic calendar for today and let's see what's going on. I don't think we have a lot today, my friends, as far as high impact data. Right before the New York session, we have unemployment change out of Canada. So that we have coming out. We don't have any other high impact data that I can see on the economic calendar. Oh, well, Great British Pound, it's got BOE Governor Carney speaking. He can definitely do something. And of course, you know that the FOMC minutes already have come out, and Carney's already spoken, so that's over with. So my commentary for today is this. Okay, FOMC comes out and says, well, you know, they're just dangling the carrot, and says, well, we're looking at still raising interest rate hikes in December, but we need clarity, and we'll see how it is. However, the majority of the FOMC voting members were dovish and not looking to raise interest rates. So I think they're full of hogwash, and we probably won't see an interest rate hike probably till the middle of 2016, or not even till after the presidential election of 2017. And hopefully the new president will just take all of them and fire them all and get a new FOMC board in there to do some work. That's my personal opinion. Everybody's on the talking circuit. Everybody's talking on these financial channels. Man, don't listen to that stuff. Don't listen to that stuff. You're going to get yourself in trouble if you listen to these gurus that come on these financial channels and think they know what they're talking about. Yeah, they do for their hedge fund, you know, but as far as us as retail traders, they don't have a clue what's going on, right? So, trade what's in front of you, do your homework, do your own investigation if you think there's a news event that's worthwhile. Listen, data is very important. News releases are important. Numbers are important. That's what moves the market. That's what makes us money. And I'll stop on my rant because I can really get going. And it's a Friday. We don't want to be here all day. All right, let's get over to the euro dollar. Remember, these are 30-minute charts. So this euro has been pretty up and down and all around. This is a pretty nasty chart. If you look at price action right now, if you look left of the chart, it's pretty nasty. So I'm looking for this trend line break. This is our trend line. It's a 4-touch trend line. I'd like to see this break this trend line, retested it. And we can enter this trade at 1.1280, and we'll take this down at 1.1245. It's not a huge trade, but it'll give us some pips on a Friday. But I don't like what I see left of the chart. There's a lot of support and resistance areas you're going to have to break through to get down to our take profit area. The other thing is you can look to take profit at 12.25 at the daily pivot point if we get that strong. I just don't see dollar bullishness in the last 10 trading days. The dollar's just been weak, and we have to realize that. It's not in a change of trend yet, but I will tell you, we get another week or two of this, and it's going to take out significant highs on the daily chart. And we will be in a change of trend on the euro dollar, and we will be bullish. But I remain bearish on this pair. Now let's take a look at the pound. The pound's in the same situation. It's in a range on the daily chart. It hasn't taken out significant highs, so I still remain bearish on it, even though this week has been very bullish. Again, dollar weakness. And we're in a prime spot here, and we're only 35 minutes into the London Open when I'm recording this today, and we have a bearish candlestick. You know what? If I got another one, there's no reason why you can't sell this. I'd like to get it at 53.66, and we'll get out at the daily pivot point at 1.5326, a nice 40 pip trade. And if it goes through the daily pivot point, why don't we get out at 1.5282 and add another 30 pips to our trade? So that sounds like a good idea to me. So hopefully this will come back down and we'll get some dollar strength. But I don't see it. I'm looking at a dollar index chart left of me, and we're at price level of 95.06. This is going to break down into 94. This is not going to be pretty for the dollar. This is just sinking the dollar. Okay? Let's take a look at the Aussie dollar. Aussie dollar is very interesting, as I've declared today officially that the Aussie dollar is in a change of trend. If you look at the daily chart, it's taken out significant highs. It's retested, it's fibbed, and my opinion of the Aussie dollar is it's bullish, folks. It is absolutely bullish. So I'd like to see this pull back to the 0.7234 price level and come back up to the 0.7287 price level. However, that's a lot of pips, right? That's 50 pips. So why not, let's counter trend trade this to our entry. And I don't see a problem with that. We have a nice red candle. If we get another one, you know what? If you're around that 72.80 area, 75 area, I take it to the downside and take profit at the 72.23 and then take it back up, because I do expect to bounce. That significant support. The EA line is there, the yellow line, which is support. We've got the daily pivot point at the same spot. Let's take a look at the Euro Aussie. Really been doing very well this week. Absolutely bearish this week. Absolutely gave us some great trades this week. Just, stair-stepping away on its way down here. So I'd like to see it pull back to the daily pivot. I don't know if that's going to happen. However, if it comes back up to where I want to take profit at that yellow support line at 1.5493 and gives us a bearish candlestick, formation, that's not a bad area to just keep selling it. I don't know if it's going to come back all the way up to the daily pivot point. So you got a couple of options here with the Euro Aussie. So just be careful, but understand it's bearish, and we want to take this out. We just need a pullback and an entry, and that's the most important. It looks like this 52.25 area looks like a really good area. If you look left of the chart, that looks like a pretty good resistance line. So I would look at that. If we get up there and you get some bearish candlesticks, I take this to the short side. Let's take a look at the Euro Yen. The Euro Yen is floating all over the place. Folks, if you look at the daily chart, it is not near it being in a change of trend. It is still in a range on the daily, and it is still bearish. So, you know what? We just want to sell this. We're at resistance. We've got a doji, which means the bulls are getting tired. So let's sell this at 135.51. We'll take profit at 135.16. Thank you very much. We'll make our nice 35 pips. If it breaks the daily pivot point, which I don't think it will, we can take it down to the 200 exponential moving average of 135.05 or 135.08, somewhere in that area. So the euro yen's been trading very nicely. Our trade plan yesterday worked out nice, as you can see. So yeah, we're bearish in the euro yen, and we're going to stay that way. Yen is strong. The yen is strong. All right, let's take a look at the New Zealand dollar. New Zealand dollar, now most people would say this is bullish, and we're in a change of trend. Well, look at the daily chart, folks. We've got a little ways to go before we can declare this in a change of trend to the bullish side. However, if this continues into next week, and I'm talking about late next week, we are definitely going to end up in a change of trend on the New Zealand dollar. And again, this comes back to what is the dollar index showing us? I'm telling you, if we break 94 and we head below 94, we are in a wide open space on the dollar index chart for the dollar just to dump. So just be real alert to that. But however, we have a trend line. I'd like to see this break the trend line, retest it. We need a retest, folks. We need this to come resistance, and then we want to sell it at 0.6670, and we'll take it out at 6,600. That's a nice 70 pip trade if we can get this to work. Not too concerned about the daily pivot point. There's really no price action left of the chart, so we'll just take it on down. Alrighty. So that's what our 6 currency pairs are doing. Traders, on behalf of myself, William Gilday, and our great friends at FXCL Excellence in Trading, again, please come join us at fxclearing.com for your trading solutions. Traders, don't forget, after the New York close, probably about 4 or 5 hours after, I will have the Friday wrap-up, as I'm doing this in Thailand, so I'll do it about 7 a.m. in the morning. Traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart and not hard. Until next time, traders, have a great trading day. Take care now. Bye-bye.